Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Dr. Reichert here. It is week 8 of Virtual Salesianum, believe it or not. And for you gentlemen, this is your final week of US history. Pay close attention during this video because I'm going to go through the final 2 assignments and kind of the whole process for winding down this course. Hope you all are enjoying to the extent you can your quarantine. And I wish all of your mothers a happy Mother's Day. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into talking through some of what we should see here. So week 8, you're going to see the same setup: lesson 1, lesson 2, and our Zoom class. Zoom class again is Tuesday, 10 a.m. Look forward to seeing all of you there, and most of what we'll be doing that day will be focused on lesson 2's assignment, the final assignment of the course. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Week 8, lesson 1 is relatively simple. So the whole point of week 8 is we're looking at America's decision to develop, build, and drop the atomic bomb, and kind of what that did then, and looking back on it now, deciding kind of the impact that it had. So lesson 1 is all about getting the background information. So these 3 portions, reading in the textbook, which goes through the winding down of World War II, ending, of course, with our dropping of the 2 atom bombs, asking you to take notes along with that. And then I've pulled 2 videos which I think are important. One gives background on the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project's the project, the secret project to develop the bomb. And then the second kind of talks about what happens when a bomb is dropped. That should and could be very integral to your second assignment. What I'm asking you to do is just complete a discussion post right here. What effect do you think the possession of the atom bomb will have on the role of the US in a post-war world? So I'm not asking you to talk about World War II. I'm asking you to predict an effect based on all of those sources and moving forward from World War II. So that's it for week 8, lesson 1. That's due Wednesday by midnight. Week 8, lesson 2, which is posted on Monday, and you can go ahead and start it once you've gotten the background from lesson 1. But that's not due till Saturday at midnight. This is the part where we're really kind of honing in on, okay, so we developed the Manhattan Project. Through the Manhattan Project, we developed the bomb. I'm asking you to look at 2 primary sources, and I'll show you where to find those in a moment. Read over each of them and then complete 2 primary source analyses. And lastly, put together an iMovie that kind of takes a position on this question. So develop a claim, put it in context, provide evidence, and come back with a conclusion, that lovely CCEC that you've all been taught. Do you think Truman's decision to drop the atomic bomb was justified both at the time in 1945 and looking ahead? So would you still consider it to be justified? So let's look at where those primary source documents are. So all of this is contained within Unit 6 at the bottom. So you can see the videos, and just above the videos are the primary sources I'm talking about. So if you look at any one of these, for example, President Roosevelt wrote a letter to J. Robert Oppenheimer, who was one of the leading scientists behind developing the bomb. So some of the evidence that's contained within that can be used when you develop your position as to your thoughts around our decision to drop the bomb. Albert Einstein, I don't know if many of you have heard of him, but he also wrote a letter to Roosevelt. You've got the order, you've got Leo Szilard's petition to Truman, essentially saying, don't drop the bomb, and here's why. Some of the rationale would take that side of things. But again, I've posted the question here, so while you're looking at the primary sources, you can refer back to the question. So essentially, just to recap, lesson 1 is getting all the background information on the Manhattan Project and the dropping of the atom bombs. Lesson 2 is looking deeper into this in 1945 and making a decision for yourself as to what you believe. That is it for our course. That second lesson, second assignment, lesson two's assignment, is 30 points and is going to be the final thing. The only additional piece to our class will be that week 9 we will meet as well. I'll say that again. Week 9 we will meet for one last time on Zoom at our generally regularly scheduled time, and that'll wind down our class fully. I hope before class this week to have grades fully up to date so that you guys have a shot at kind of where you are currently and where you need to be. As always, don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions or concerns, and I look forward to seeing you in Tuesday's course. All right, guys.